The 1970s law that blocked America's solar future. US environmental regulations are actively killing solar deployment. So, what's the one regulation you would like to kill first?
The Department of Government Efficiency work in the
Hmm.
United States basically revised 50 years of regulations that had been added to an existing law that had made that law work a lot less well, particularly for these projects. But the fundamental error I think is made here is that the environmental protection regulations that were put in place in about 1970, and for good reason, they presuppose that anything you want to do to the land is bad for that land in terms of industrial development, when actually I think there's an argument to be made that solar is like actually net positive, if not neutral. But it still results, the net outcome is the same, which is that it takes years to permit it because you have to go through the same process as if you were just building an oil refinery or something, which definitely does have like long-term negative impacts on land. My proposal would be what's called a categorical exclusion. And there are categorical exclusions for other types of technology, actually, ironically, including oil and gas production, because it's so important to our economy that you should be basically exempted from having to go through the environmental impact analysis process. The problem is that pretty much all the existing players benefit quite a lot from that process because it's so expensive that they all make good money out of it. So there's this kind of perverse incentive structure set up around it. But yeah, it's absolutely crazy to me that the United States would do anything policy-wise, or any country for that matter, to inhibit the deployment of solar panels because they're just so much cheaper than any other form of energy
Yes.
and so much less environmentally impactful